Got the red light. Good to go. Alrighty, back at Laurel Hill County Park trailhead, this time at night around, I don't know, 8 something p.m., September 22nd, 2022. I gotta adjust my light. No guns allowed. I just wanted to get a quick run in, try out the GoPro at night with the light again. I'm thinking about getting a second light. I know that this light's good for trails like this, no problem, but not for legit mountain bike trails. I worked out once this morning, and now just a quick couple miles here. Nothing crazy. I just think of it as a little extra. I don't want to overdo it because I plan on working out tomorrow. And like I said, these trails are not extraordinarily fun. It's just for exercise. The light I have now is a Magic Shine, and I love it actually. It's USB-C powered. That's always a plus. And I have it helmet mounted only, so I'll keep this one as a helmet mount. In fact, figure out where the best place to mount it is. Of course, I keep breaking the actual GoPro holding fixtures. I swear I'm not treating them like shit. I didn't put my gloves on or my shoes, my riding shoes, but it shouldn't matter here. Again, I just feel like getting my heart rate up for a few minutes. I worked out my arms today, mostly, and a little chest, and so I feel like I got no cardio in. Although I've been riding around town whenever I go from point A to B. Not very fast, but I try to use those thigh muscles and stuff, you know. I feel like we'll make some good time on this trail today. I'm not carrying my water bag with the bladder. Cooled off a little bit. Oh, I finally purchased Strava too for the year. So maybe I'll figure out how to use leaderboards and segments, all that good stuff. Or if I could learn how to ghost myself so I can beat myself in a race. That'd be fun. Well, not if I don't know where I'm going though. Crap. I think I'm going this way. Well, that was a bummer. I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh well. If so, I'll just ride more. To be honest, my plan was knock out like 3 miles, that's it, but kind of fast pace. Okay, guess we'll go left. All right, it looks familiar. Guess it's different at night. If I'm doing all right, I'll knock this 3 miles out in like 18 minutes or less. I would hope, because I mean, people can run 3 miles in less than that. Whew. I hope my math is off, because I feel like I'm going faster than a runner. Maybe 14 minutes. I don't know. Okay, straight. I think my magic shine light is 1100 lumen on full brightness, and it definitely lasts me, no doubt about it, over an hour on the highest setting. I would say at least an hour and a half typically. But if you blow the settings, I think you could stretch it out to 2.5 easily. I'll change the setting real quick. Low, which is still pretty bright. Medium, which isn't bad for this trail at all. And high. I just assume use high. I'm not going to be on this trail for an hour, so who cares? Might as well be safe. And when I'm out in the streets, I put it on all the time. Because I do not trust vehicles, ever. And nobody should. It's great if you get to sue, right? Yeah, except you can't ride your bike ever again, or you're crippled. Or dead. Or maybe you ripped your shoulder off. You'll never be able to work out and feel the same again. Possibly. Anyways, can't live your life in negativity. Or in fear. I made a video earlier, real quick. I was in a hurry on some GoPro issue that I fixed. I didn't fix it. I just learned how to avoid the problem. But anyways, it doesn't matter what the problem is. But I used this microphone for it, but it wasn't near my face. And so I turned up the gain, thought, oh, it's gonna work. Never bothered to test it till I was like solidly in the middle of an edit. And so turns out the volume was way down because this microphone is meant to be near your face. Despite all that, somehow I fixed it to be louder, but then again you get kind of a weird echoey sound. So I posted it, but I kind of feel bad because it doesn't do the DJI mic justice. The other problem I had, well, when you use OBS to record them, I finally learned how to use my DJI mic to record directly. Oh, that was one lap already. I guess we ought to just do one more. Directly. Sort of. I mean, the transmitter still goes to the receiver, which is plugged in by USB-C to my computer. Well, usually in OBS, I think it's an online broadcast system that I use to record. Usually, I have it calibrated for whatever delay there might be between the video and the audio, because that happens for everything, literally everything. But when you calibrate it, it usually calibrates and stays that way for good. You don't have to mess with it ever again. The delay is the delay. Well, I never did it for this, so I had to go back after I cut all my pieces out. I'm not that good at Final Cut Pro. And do micro adjustments to the audio, you know, detaching it from the video, moving them just right to match my lip movement. And that's kind of painful, especially after I've already, you know, cut a bunch of clips. So you have to do it to each clip. And I didn't have any other audio to go by. Whew. Which I think that's a lesson learned. Maybe I'll capture my Canon D, which is what I use at my house typically, Canon 90D. I'll turn the audio on that so it records it on a separate track, and that way it can synchronize. Wow. So regardless of the delay, which you don't want to delay either though. I mean, you'd rather have it right the first time. A couple of frogs out. Oh, I don't want to run one over. Probably ran about 10 of them over, I don't even know. But you don't want to delay because you might also be streaming. You can't adjust that in post-processing. So if you're streaming, you still want your lips to match your audio. Don't let the whole thing delay. But in post-processing, if you weren't streaming, you can separate all the audio tracks. But what I would do is, oh wait, now I'm confusing myself here. So I wonder if I separate them out in OBS, but I output the MP3 or MP4, I mean, does it still let you toggle each audio? There is another file that OBS outputs, I think it's called MKV. Maybe that's the one that all of the separation, and the MP4 is all combined. I gotta check that out. I'll keep that in the back of my head for next video. Because if I can just use the track that is separate, then I can keep the video and audio on my actual camera together. And any audio that I use separate, I can synchronize using the audio from the camera, because the camera audio and the camera video together certainly should be synced up perfectly. So then I would sync up waveform to waveform in post. I hope that makes sense. That's if the waveforms are separated and not combined. I don't know if an MP4 does that or not. Separate channels. I would think it does, because you can play stereo sound in most devices, I would imagine. At least 2 tracks. Either way, not a big deal. It's a short video. It took maybe 8 minutes to make, if that. If I didn't have the audio problems, it would have taken me 30 minutes to edit. Well, maybe an hour to edit. Instead, it took me about an hour and a half. And then another 20 minutes to put a thumbnail up. Another 20 minutes to upload it. Another 20 minutes to detail it in YouTube. Didn't even make a blog post about it. See how I can automate all this stuff? When I did create a, oh, sorry, almost got a frog. I extracted my YouTube videos using some Python script that somebody had online, which I later found out is a no-no. But I created a script that automatically creates a template post for each video that has a title and stuff like that from the YouTube and the closed captioning. So my thought was, oh, I'll just go in and edit these, clean them up. That never happened. But it was kind of a cool idea. Probably not the most amazing programming or anything. It was more pieced pieced together. Sure, it would break pretty quick. Sure, if I gave it away, nobody would figure out how to use it but me. Well, a couple of nuances you got to set up, you know. But it was a pretty good idea. So extract your entire playlist, create a post, blog post in Markdown for every item in the playlist. Use the closed captioning pulled from YouTube's own algorithm. Plug that in. Should probably find a way to insert a photo. That'd be amazing. Can automatically capture some photos from YouTube snapshots. If anything, it's just a placeholder. But also, I get lost at night. Where I'm going. And finally, have a list of Amazon. We'll use the Amazon API of some sort to find relevant text in that closed captioning, convert it to an Amazon affiliate link that's relevant. Boom. There's your template. Take that entire template, feed it to some third party, Turk, Amazon Turk or Fiverr, and say, hey, clean this up as a post and send it back. Find a grammar Nazi to read that work, pay that person a little extra because, you know, it's a little, you want a good quality, and then post it. All that automated if you made good enough videos. Dreams. One can dream. Somebody listen to this and build that for me, or build it and sell it. Yeah. So then you sell that service to a bunch of YouTubers But you don't even have to extract the video. The video's already there. You have a subscription model, start scaling, and you have a bunch of people that will literally just make decent videos and not worry about the post. You gotta wonder, with TikTok and Snapchat and people forgetting how to read, how relevant are blogs going to be in the future? Maybe they all have to be video blogs. I don't read emoji very well. Sidetrack. We need to read more as a society. You got to get some education so you can understand what's going on around you and history, and you can't simply consume. I mean, you can, but when do you contribute? When do you contribute? All right, well, that's 2 laps. It's getting a little dark. I can't see at night in general. Let's do a quick cement wrap up. And then go get some good food somewhere. Felt good to get out. I wasn't gonna do it. I was almost gonna skip this. One thing I don't want to skip next time is gloves. The amount of sweat in my hands is ridiculous. Shoes I can deal with. The fact that my back tire is pretty low, I can deal with. Well, this is technically my 3rd recorded session at Laurel Hill Park. So I feel like if I do a blog post, I could talk about the real trail and show 3 different videos. I've got 1 chest mount during the day, 1 helmet mount during the day, and this chest mount at night. Kind of cool, get some perspectives. I really don't want to just make it like I've already started to do this kind of boilerplate. Here's how you do a blog, and I'm already regretting it. Like, no, I don't want to do the regular blog. I want to know the real deal. The real deal. Was this a waste of time or not? I could blog about the baseball field and the cool atmosphere here, which is true, but I don't know anything about these baseball fields or who these people are. So I'll put a snippet in there. All right, I'm not gonna talk to myself here. Welcome to my car. That's all she wrote. I think my bike needs a bath. And I will say one more time that this kryptonite lock is terrible. I WD-40'd it, so it's much better. But I ordered a new lock and chain. All right, have a good one.